Gonna try this out a bit. These pots are kind of rough because they'll sometimes have money, sometimes have little monsters in them. Opter of the game's trying to get as much money as possible. Always start the game off with 4 bombs, 4 ropes, and you got a whip to start off with. Look down, hang off ledges, jump on enemies. The skulls sometimes pop up and have enemies in them. This seems like a good opportunity to use a bomb to get that crate down there. Got more bombs, nice. Always cool. Bombs are probably one of the best resources. I modified the damsel to look like Beer Cat. Rescue him, and you get extra health to get him to the end of the level. See, there's a spider in that pot. And let's see what's in this crate. More bombs. Sweet. There are all sorts of things that could be in those crates, not just bombs. Got things like more ropes and other cool items. We'll see when they come up. That was 1-1. It's usually pretty easy. 1-2 will sometimes have these idols. If I pick it up, a big rock will come out and start rolling around and messing up the level. Alright, so we got this key. The key is part of what you want to try and find if you want to get the good ending of the game. You don't need it, but it's certainly helpful. You'll see me whipping those piles of gold, because there's a little thing where if you whip it right as you're collecting it, they'll break apart and you collect double gold. It's kind of tough to get, it's like a frame perfect trick, but it's definitely worth trying. You can definitely throw items to cause damage. 1-2 will almost always have a shop in it where you can buy some stuff, or if I'm feeling saucy I could try and kill him and just steal all his stuff, but none of this stuff actually looks any good to me right now. Alright, there's our chest over there to the right. You can push these blocks, they'll crush things. Alright, this will get me the Ujat Eye, which allows me to see gems and stuff in the walls. Super handy, but it also has another purpose, which we'll be exploring. Ooh, there's a bomb in there. That sometimes happens too. Anyways, yeah, we'll see the real purpose for that Ujat Eye, hopefully in the next level. It's easy to miss sometimes, but hopefully I won't. Bats are pretty easy to deal with, just kind of fly straight towards you. Alright, surprising it took us this long to find an arrow trap. Usually you just want to disable it by putting something in front of it and it'll set it off, but I'm going to be saucy and try and whip it on the way down. Like that, like a boss. Alright, I could bomb over there. Yeah, I got a lot of bombs, let's go for it. Enemies can also set off the arrow traps like we'll see over here with this bat. Ha. So yeah, I kind of give an example. You can just whip it, they'll fall apart. So That's kind of what you're trying to do with the whip while collecting thing. Try and collect it and trigger the collapse thingy at the same time. Those blue snakes are giant pains in the ass, and they also happen to be snipers. They have a great way of like hitting you when you don't see them coming. You could try spinning the wheel to win some either money or this machete, but machetes kind of suck and I'm not really interested in grabbing it. You can also throw the damsel or the beer cat and you'll break stuff. You can take a little bit of damage, like I could whip him, and you can survive a couple of those. You can also absorb a hit from the arrow trap to help take care of that. Got a pretty good run going so far. Got a lot of bombs, which is always nice. Bombs are probably the best resource in the game. Alright, that's a good thing to find. This is called a Kali altar. You can sacrifice damsels and other things to it and get prizes and awards for it. I pretty much always like sacrificing to Kali whenever I can, because if you sacrifice 2 damsels, you get a mighty fine reward for it. In fact, I might as well sacrifice this guy. I have to burn a couple ropes, but honestly, I don't find myself using ropes too often. Got a compass out of this. Kind of a worthless item, I think. A little red arrow points to where the exit is, but you can generally find the exit pretty easily just by going back and forth and down. Seems more handy if you're doing like speed runs and stuff and trying to get right to it as quick as you can, but I am obviously not trying to go as quick as I can. Sort of speaking of, you might have noticed there's a little timer up in the right. Got about 1:30 right now. On each level, you get about 2.5 minutes to play before a ghost will show up and start chasing you, and when the ghost touches you, you die instantly. No matter how much health you have or anything, so ghosts are typically pretty scary when you first start playing the game. I typically just let bats come to me and kill them. They're not really all that threatening. Those green snakes just kind of walk back and forth, also not very threatening. And the spiders will just kind of hop back and forth. Alright, so now we're in the next level. Got some more ropes, nice. And this is where the Ujat eye starts to come in handy, because when I get close to a secret area, it'll start flashing to let me know that the secret area is there. And yeah, I might as well see about getting that. So on this level, we typically want to try and explore as much as possible, because the secret black market can be hidden just about anywhere. And there's lots of new stuff in this level. You got these frogs that bounce around like assholes. There's also orange frogs that turn into bombs when you jump on them or hit them. And we got these little piranhas in the water here. They'll typically just chase right after you once you get in the water like that. Not too tough. And can't drown in the game, but usually you're not going to be spending that long in the water anyways. Another new thing, tiki traps. They're annoying because they hurt the hell out of you. That looks like, well, let's see what's over there. If you time it right, if you can actually jump on the surface of the water. I do have, nah, That seems like a pain in the ass. So let's see if we... Whoop. And the black market I'm looking for can be at any level from 2-1 to 2-3. Little bastards. Ah, crap. Well, this is a good chance to show you a mechanic. You can use enemies to bounce off them to reach areas you might not usually get to. And you could probably guess there's plants down there. You don't really want to run into them because they will kill you instantly. Alright. Looks like no black market here, hopefully. I didn't really explore as much as I want to, so hopefully it wasn't there. Alright. Let's see. And spikes are kind of interesting because you can take a lead walk on them, but if I fall on them, guess what? Instant death. Alright. And you can take fall damage in this game if you fall like too many spaces. Generally something you don't want to do. Don't really like having so much of the level blocked off like this. Well, that's okay. If I don't get to the secret ending on my first try, it's understandable. It's a pretty tough game. Alright, so... there we go. The black market's apparently close. I think I'm gonna... I'll skip on it for now. Maddox are super handy because you can just cut through stuff without using bombs, which is mega handy since bombs aren't damage. Yeah, I think it's the first point of damage I've taken. But I'd say bombs are one of your best resources. Ah, crap. Get out of here. Alright, so it looks like it's not too far away. There we go. Hopefully should be able to get it without pissing off the shopkeeper. Nice. That was super close, actually. If I bombed that, that would have pissed that guy off, and then all the shopkeepers would be mad at me forever. But there's some pretty good loot in there if I can get in there. Alright, black market. Pretty good luck, and I've got enough money for what I want. You either want to come in here with enough, about 50,000 gold at least, or if you're feeling saucy, you can try and fight the shopkeepers and take everything for free. But that's probably not something you want to do when you're first starting out. Alright, so I typically like to start going down here, looking around. So those guys you see, they can piss off the shopkeepers, which I'm not looking to do at the moment. I could hire these guys to help me out, but that's not worth it. All sorts of good things for sale. Alright, here's the Ankh. Here's what I was coming here for. The Ankh will allow you to come back to life once if you die in a level. Super handy stuff. But it has another purpose as well, which we will explore later. These whole cans are a mighty tempting purchase. What else have we got? Yeah, I think the whole cans are going to be my best bet. They're called climbing gloves. What they do is allow you to stick to the walls, which allows you to get around easier, which is super, super, super handy. It can kind of get you in trouble though. Alright, I would really like this paste though if I could find enough money for it, because paste is also super useful, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. If I do find it, I will try and use a bomb. These guys suck because they'll throw that boomerang thing at you if you get in their line of sight. it's better to deal with them quickly. These monkeys are annoying because they'll jump at you, they'll grab onto you, and oh fuck. It's usually better to just burn a rope to get rid of them because they'll stun you, take some money off you, or steal a bomb. Generally just big assholes. Cool. Made it through there. Alright. So, we've got a Callie altar here. Good to see. I got the damsel real close here, so let's burn a bomb to get a cool prize. That's called the Kapala. You might notice little drops of blood coming off things, like that. If I gather those up, I can get more health. And it's super easy to die in this game, so having more health is always nice. I should be able to get another point of health from this plant, if I get the blood for it. Let's try again. You can see the little cup of blood filling up with blood. Here's an example of the spikes. You can just walk across them, but I don't want to jump on that. Alright, so now I got 5 health. Might be able to get a 6 point of health from this guy, because he takes a couple stomps to kill. Yep, got 6 points. Awesome. This idol's pretty easy to catch. You just pick it up. Oh no. If you don't have ropes or the climbing gloves, it can be kind of tough to get out of there, but no problem. The boomerang's kind of neat. Just throw it and it comes back. That's not how it usually looks, but I modified the sprite, like the beer cat and the main character. Oh fuck. That could have been real bad. So yeah, occasionally you will see they've got gems in those pots. So I generally try and break as many pots as I can. Trees are kind of interesting because even if you don't have the climbing gloves, you can still climb up them like that. Alright, looks like we got the ghost coming. They'll come from the side that's closest to you. Now in the game, it doesn't usually look like that. I did mess with it a little bit. But I kind of want to get out of here. Another Callie altar. Interesting. Here we've got the next level, Ice Caves. Got those Yetis up there that'll throw you. Those aliens will shoot little laser beams down on you from above. They always suck. Okay. And I could sacrifice the beer cat to Callie, but it's actually kind of pointless at the moment. Oh yeah, idols here are pretty easy too. Those ice thingies just break and you fall into spikes if you're not careful. Callie's also kind of fickle. If you destroy the altar, she'll get kind of angry at you. And yeah, not a good time. Not a real big fan of this level layout. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice. Whoa. Yep. And, well, I'm not getting the secret ending this time, because I died. But oh well. Let's just see how far we can get. In this case, I might as well sacrifice Beer Cat to Callie. Oh man, that is rude. Oof! And on this level there's ice. If you don't have a certain item, will slide on it, which is annoying. And you got these landmines. If you hit them, they'll blow up rather predictably. And those guys will freeze you, and if you jump on them, it won't do anything unless you have spike shoes. Oh yeah, apparently I picked up some jumpy shoes that allow me to jump a square higher. Here's a good example of to use the landmines on. Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker. Yeah, that alien pissed off that shopkeep. So, oh well, that'll happen. Let's try out a daily challenge real quick since I didn't get all that far. Daily challenge has got one new every day, got one chance at it, and I'm trying to get up the high score, as much money as possible. And each time you play, the game's going to be different. It's not completely random, but pretty close. The game does try to find paths that allow you to get through without needing to use bombs or ropes, but the system's not perfect. It will occasionally generate terrain that you'll have to bomb through. This looks nice. Very nice. Game is being very generous with the bombs today. Super generous. Alright, so we're getting a little more variety this time. Set off an arrow trap. Arrow traps suck because if they hit you, they do 2 points of damage, which that's half your health. It's a pretty gnarly way to start off if you do get hit by an arrow. You can also throw the arrows at enemies and usually kill most things that'll touch. Alright, so I think I'm going to take this arrow and drop it down here. I said drop it down here to trigger that trap. Another bomb, Jesus. They do occasionally hold bombs. It's not very common, actually. So kind of weird we've seen 2 of them already. Yeah, this should be fun. Boom. Alright. I think I'm just going to crush those so I can get this. Nice. I usually kind of have, certain little goals or things I like to hit when I'm on the first level. Getting about 10,000 gold's always a pretty nice thing. Not losing any health's obviously nice. And having some extra resources like bombs and ropes also make it handy. So that's a pretty good start for the level. Alright. And those spiders will just drop on you from above. Probably could have used one to jump up there and get that gold, but oh well, I'll live. Another fun thing you can do is cause these things to fall into spikes. Heh, always fun. Alright. I could kill him pretty easily, take a shotgun and just shoot him a bunch, but I'm gonna be honest and just buy some bombs. Because bombs are awesome. Those guys can be annoying. Let's set this off. Jesus, another bomb. That's honestly pretty crazy. Like, I can go a pretty long time without seeing bombs at all in those things. Alright. This is a nice thing to see. These queen spiders are generally a big old pain. When you put a little bomb in their nets or webs, then they'll blow up. Give you some gems, and more importantly, paste. Paste is awesome, because it makes your bombs sticky, so they'll stick to walls and enemies. Probably one of the best items in the game. If you don't have it, it's kind of weird playing with. I'm sure I'll show you an example soon enough. Oh, great. Dark levels. Dark levels suck. Not really hard to guess why, but you do get a little torch that you can use. The sort of nice thing is, though, you got these little things here, you light them, you get some gold. That guy's got a bunch of bombs. That's awesome. Oh fuck. Yeah, those blue cobras can be in those things, and they suck. Ooh, maybe this little gold fly will cooperate. If you jump and touch it, you'll get like a good little chunk of gold. But he seems like he's being a little asshole. Let's see if I can... Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, should be able to get... Die, motherfucker. I'll get him later. Jeez. And these are bomb boxes. Super good because they give you 12 bombs. Very cool. You can see this arrow trap's already hit and killed something, so it's safe to jump in front of it. These guys will tend to just kind of walk and forth until they actually see you, and they'll flip out and charge at you. And they'll run off ledges and stuff. Hey, got one of those guys. You can carry some things between levels like this torch, but it's going to be no longer on fire, and it's basically just dead weight at this point. Okay, now, another spider. Not as cool as saying multiple, but I guess I can kind of show off a sticky bomb by whoop. Oh, that's not how I want to show it off. Thankfully, I've got lots of bombs. That's a better example. If I didn't have sticky bombs, it'd sail right through him and piss him off. Oh, great, a scorpion. These guys suck. They'll kind of spring at you and do a little attack. Not fun at all. Yeah, I would try and get that altar, but it'll almost certainly piss off the shopkeeper, which I don't feel like doing. I usually try to avoid pissing off the shopkeepers in the first level, because they try to kill you, and they're tough to kill back. But once you get better at the game, you'll definitely want to try and focus more on killing them. See that arrow trap triggered. And looks like we got the chest, so thankfully the key was close by. The game has been pretty nice to me with the locations, but sometimes those things can be hidden behind like lots of stuff they have to bomb through, which is always unfortunate. And it'll be a pretty good example of Beer Cat taking a hit for us. Go get him, Beer Cat. You'll also automatically walk into the exit. Another dark level. Spelunky's not being very nice. And it seems we're in a level thing called The Dead Are Restless. This means we'll see zombies and vampires, and also sometimes a special level will spawn. Probably not going to go for it right now, but I might show it off later if I keep doing this. The trees are all spooky. Whoa, that's called a Yangshi. They'll just kind of jump at you. Basically, zombies. Alright, I could take this, but the thing it does when I do, it'll summon a ghost. And if there's already a ghost out, or even if there's not, you'll end up with having to deal with 2 ghosts, which sucks. You often see these old graves too. You can pick up a crown for some gold. And if I put another bomb down here, there's a secret level, but like I said, I'll mess with that later. Not very pretty. Let's see what's down there. Haven't seen the black market yet. I might burn a rope for that. And the piranhas in the undead levels look like little skeleton fishies. And sometimes you'll find a gravestone marked Ash, which will have a shotgun under it. Pretty cool little Evil Dead reference. Alright, let's see, we got another type of level called Rushing Water. There'll be a big piranha plant and a bunch of not piranha plant, but a piranha and a bunch of water at the bottom. I generally don't mess with it because it takes a whole lot to kill it. Got snails there. I'll throw out those little snot bubbles. Not too bad, but they can be kind of annoying in certain situations. Those sections look bad, but you can generally cross them pretty easy just by holding up and jumping in the direction you want. Yeah, I'll pick up some spike shoes. These are nice. They'll stop you from slipping on the ice. And enemies that typically take more than 1 hit to go down, well, from being stomped, will then die in 1 stomp instead, which is nice. And there you can see the end of the level and all that water. Not cool in my opinion. Very not cool. So yeah, see that. Oh shit. Yeah, an interesting thing about those orange frogs. Oh, what is this? If they jump in water, they'll turn into blue frogs. Ooh, motherfuckers! Yeah, a ton of piranha in there, including a really big one called Old Bitey. Alright, if there's a black market, it should be in this level, or I missed it. Hopefully I didn't. Sometimes you can actually see where the black market's hiding too. If you've got a keen eye, it's actually hidden in the spot, you can see it. Doesn't happen too often though. Okay. Little chime means your black market's here. Get out of here. Oh, there it is. Yeah. You can kind of see the leaves from the side there. So cool. Got a nice chunk of money. Got an idol. Looking pretty good so far. Alright, and I got a nice chunk of money. So I should be able to get the Ankh and possibly some cool stuff. Ugh, not that cool. This isn't very cool. Alright, so I got a lot of money. Not too much great here. Got a good chunk of bombs, so let's get some climbing gloves. A cake would be pretty nice. Capes, aside from making you look stylish, allow you to fall a little bit slower. And you can actually fall on spikes if you've got your slow falling thing going, which is nice. Alright, doing pretty good. Interesting. On these levels, they'll spawn a King Yeti, who you can get some cool rewards from. Usually more annoying than they're worth, though. But you'll see I'm not sliding. That's nice. Show you an example of falling on the spikes. Not bad. Aliens will blow up. Super annoying. Oh, there's a Yeti King, and I killed him. Because he got frozen by that beam from that elephant, mammoth. Getting frozen sucks because if you fall to the ground or get hit by something, you'll shatter and die immediately. It's definitely worth avoiding. But if you kill those guys, they give you some gems, or a gem, and the chance to get a freeze gun, which will do what they do. And they can freeze enemies. And you can pick up these mines, and they won't go off. Always handy. You might be wondering, what's this thing? I'll show you later, not right now. But if you throw your damsel in there, you'll get taken to a secret level. And I apologize, I'm not feeling saucy enough for that right now. You might be thinking, but Jacob, why aren't you getting that damsel? If all goes well, I won't be needing it for right now. but I might grab him just to have around for now. Ah, perfect. A Callie Archer is exactly what I was carrying him. Got some baseball mitts. I'll call it catcher's mitts, but it doesn't make sense because it's for throwing things. Instead of going on a nice little arc, like usual, they will just fly straight ahead, all the way to the other side of the screen. It can be nice, but I often find it not really useful. Alright. Might as well donate this guy to Callie. Anything that leaves a corpse like this, Callie will have you take it. She likes them better if they're alive, but hey, she'll take what she can get. Oh yeah, might have noticed this guy. He's exactly what I was looking for. We'll see what he does in just a moment. Basically, this is what I need to do to try and get the cool ending of the game, which, you know, after a certain point, you definitely just want to go for the cool ending. I mean, why not? Climbing gloves make ice caves pretty simple stuff. Alright. These things will fall if you stand on them and touch them. Okay, so all I need to do now is just get to the ending. Oh no! So yeah, if you die on a level with these Maui heads, you get this little secret exit with that little head item. I believe it's called the head jet. It doesn't really do much on its own, but it's something you need to do to get to the cool ending. It's kind of neat that the game, you know, part of it is dying. Because it's so easy to die in this game. So it's a little cathartic to do it on purpose. Yeah, these things will, if you step on them, spring you up. They can be pretty handy for getting around, but if you're not aware of them being there, they can be very annoying. There you can see how the ice shatters if you stand on it too long. Oh shit. Kablamo. If you aren't careful, those Yetis will throw you. And it's pretty easy to get caught in loops where they sit there and throw you over and over and over again. That's never fun. Alright. Let's move on to the next level. Almost done with the ice caves. There's another secret level I could get to on this if I wanted to. But it's generally more trouble than it's worth. It's called the Alien Mothership, which got a lot more aliens and a cool little sci-fi environment. You can get a cool plasma cannon there. Just gotta get through to that door if you want to get there. But not today, friends. We'll get there eventually, though. Hadouken! Oh yeah, you can't whip these guys. So yeah, that sucks. can just jump on them or throw items. Ooh. There was a freeze gun. Always nice to have. Would be nice to have a little more health after taking that stupid little point of damage. So let's get him into here. You can drop a damsel off at any area that's considered an exit, whether it's to the black market or to the alien ship. Let's get this gun, because that's going to be really handy. So, see what it does. Boom. I'll show another function. Even if they're dead, you can still put them in a block and lice and get rid of them completely. Alright. Let's move on to the temple. Getting actually pretty close to the end. Just a couple more levels to go. Ah, there's who I'm looking for. Anubis. Let's say hi to Anubis. Anubis will die to 2 bombs. I could have also used the freeze ray on him, but that's kind of a pain. You probably noticed those little purple orb thingies. Can you guess what they do if they hit you? If you guessed kill you instantly, you're right. Alright, let's use this guy to set off this trap. And that should be set off a dude anyways. Alright, this is what Anubis dropped. That's what we were going for. I believe it's called the Scepter. If I wanted to, I could fire off those little purple orbs of death to kill things. But a side effect is they very often will kill you just as quickly as they'll kill anything else. You also might have noticed that little guy up there. If you get... well, I can show you what he does. Alright, see him chilling on ice? If I get close to him, he'll smash you against a wall. Not fun. They're generally better to just avoid those. Good thing I checked that trap. Could have saved Beer Cat, but not real worth it. Oh, that's rude. I think this is good enough for a bomb. I don't like really having an entrance where those guys can spike you to death. Alright, I'm actually doing really good. We got some crates, that's awesome. Not so awesome since I already have that. Let's get that crate too. But be careful of these thwomps, of course. Ah, I got some new enemies. Those alligator guys are super annoying because they teleport around. Those hot guys will throw you around and also jump around kind of erratically. But let's see what this guy does. And so we got lava here. Guess what lava does? If you guessed kill you instantly, you're right. Oop, and they also spit out those lava guys. Super huge pain in the ass. They don't kill you instantly, but they like to kill you pretty quickly. Against better judgment, I am going to go for that. Alright, so here we go, tangling with this guy. Actually, let's just blow him up. Fuck it. Especially since you got some more bombs here, which is cool. I'll show you what those guys do. They just kind of jump at you like assholes. Alright, and there's what I'm looking for. Fuck. So let's take care of you. More bombs. Dang. Super, super generous. Alright, so we use the scepter in this door. And this gets us to the City of Gold. And this is a very crucial part in trying to actually beat the game. Those guys are pains because they'll fly right at you. And they also kind of act like, oh, god damn it. An arrow trap just took half my health. How generous. Oof. This looks no fun. I think I'm actually going to go for Beer Cat since I'm down to 2 points of health. If there's a machete, who cares? We got mummies here. They like to spit flies at you that do damage. And here's what we're coming here for. Also, all the blocks you destroy will get these nice little gold nuggets. Let's say hello to Anubis too. 2 bombs will get rid of him. But he spawns those crappy red skeletons. Not too much of a threat, really. Alright, I'm not sure if that arrow trap's been triggered, so... Nice. Those mummies also give you a couple gold. And if I had the Kapala, I could use that vomit they were using to gather more health. Always handy. It's pretty much the best way to get 99 health. Whoa, fuck! If you were so inclined. Alright, got a little bit of time to play around. Oh fuck. That could have been bad. I think it's smarter for me to just get out of here. Not push my luck too much. Because I'm doing awesome. Alright. Now I'm getting to the boss of the game, Olmec. Olmec operates a lot like Bowser from Super Mario Bros. 3. He stomps down on the ground and destroys it. And there's always a whole bunch of cool stuff up. Well, I can't say that. It's not always a bunch of cool stuff, but you'll find a bunch of crates and gems up here above the level. But it's always worth exploring because it's a good way to pick up some extra bombs or cool shit that you might not have. Ooh, a Matic. That is a very good find here. And more bombs, always welcome. Springy shoes, let me jump higher. Shotgun. If you're particularly observant, you might notice the little book next to, like up there in the center of the screen. He's not doing much now, but look at him go. What he does is let you know where the entrance to hell is. Let's pick this up. So yeah, you want to get Olmec to drop through to the bottom, and that's the standard way of beating him. When you get to where the entrance is, you'll see him start to kind of flip out a little bit and chew pretty fast. So let's carve out a little hole for Olmec to fall into, and let us get into hell. Now, unfortunately, the Madoc does have limitations. It's going to break eventually, which is unfortunate, but it saves us bombs, which is muy helpful. Might as well grab this too, why not? Alright, let's take care of Olmec. So he hops over towards you pretty predictably, and the way to get him to die pretty reliably is just stand here shaking on the edge. He'll stomp down, and boom. Then you can enter the door to hell. Awesome. Hell is the last level of the game. As you might guess, it's super fucking tough. Hell's got its own new fun set of challenges, like those spinny balls, those blue guys that suck, they'll like kind of charge at you. And there's lots of vampires, and bats, and fake damsels. So, you'll often find a real damsel and a fake damsel in these levels. Oh great, here's a vampire. Vampires are kind of cool because when you kill them, you can get a cape if you don't have one already, but I do have one. So I'm basically just killing him because he's a giant pain in the ass. You see these little guys over here would drop that cauldron on you when they're over you, which will produce one of those little fire guys, and that sucks. Alright, going for a bit of a special item here. Got a Nosferatu guy here. He's got a... yeah, just get rid of him. Oh, he almost got rid of me. He's got a special version of the cape that allows you like a double jump. In my opinion, it's more annoying than anything. But here's what I was really going for, an amulet. This makes me immune to firing. Also, handy. So lava will no longer mess you up. Those little fire guys won't get you. Whew, that was kind of playing with fire, so to speak. But yeah, let's just take care of him. There is a bit of a tell if that's a real damsel or a fake damsel. A real damsel will cry at you about once every 7 or so seconds. The fake one, oh Jesus. The fake one will form a succubus, which is kind of like a monkey, except it's in hell. That's a web gun. That fucking sucks. It's decent for mobility, but that's about it. Getting the damsel probably wouldn't have been a bad idea, but I just want to get the fuck out of here. Doing too good to die now. Alright. Doing awesome. So let's show you how the amulet works. Get rid of these guys first. Now I could go swimming in lava. always feels kind of weird, because that's a good way to die real fast. Yeah, let's... Ooh, fuck! Oh, damn, that was close. Yeah, and once they drop that little cauldron thingy, they'll start chasing after you. A lot like a bat. More ropes. Honestly, ropes are a little pointless at this point. Oof! Fire dudes don't hurt me anymore. Alright, looks like our damsel died. Oh man, must be an idol down there. Because around idols in here, you'll see a whole lot of those ball and chain guys, which hurt the crap out of you. Here's a succubus, might as well show it off. More annoying than anything, but I haven't really had too much challenge with him. Oof. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, kicking ass. Alright, there's the mag broken. It served me well. Yeah, that sucks. Can't say I'm a huge fan of that. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Down to 1 point of health. Okay, this just got real. Oh, damn it. Damn it. I was right at the very end. Oh well, that's a pretty good show of how the game is. Maybe I'll get him next time. Let's see how the leaderboard looks. Can't imagine I did great. 68. Not too bad. Lots of people better than me though, but that's okay. The best players have crazy strategies, do great. Like, damn, 2.2 million. That's quite a bit of cash. Anyways, hope you liked it.